Hey guys, Joshua Gandamu here with another Gundam review, and today I'm reviewing the Zeonography Zgok. This is actually part of a 3-figure set that you use the core of this figure to build, but I will be reviewing each figure individually just for, to control the length of the reviews. Otherwise, we might get too long. The Zeonography series is absolutely amazing. Think of a cross between the Mobile Suit in Action figure line, which was very durable, and model kits. So this guy's 1/144 scale, more durable than a model kit, more fragile than an MSA, and incredibly detailed. I'm not the model kit expert, but my guess is that this guy is probably more detailed than most, if not all, of your Zgok model kits. And that's why these series are amazing. This guy will generally run roughly $90. I was able to score one for a bit cheaper. Starting with the claws, they actually move. They're very cool. They can close. And just a nice little extra, there's a quad claw. So where there's 4 claws instead of 3. And that just pops in there. So that's very cool. Figure has a great deal of articulation. There's a ball joint in its shoulders, so shoulders have great articulation. And then there's a ball joint in here, and another one in here. Well, not actually. In here is just a little rotating joint, which is pretty difficult to stick back in should it come undone. But for building the Zgok and things like that, this forearm can come off. And just for the record, a lot of these are compatible with each other. Now, they're a bit of work to make fit, which is a little scary given the more fragile nature of this figure line. It's not terribly fragile, but, it's, please don't break, please don't break. A little scary. And then difficult to get apart, so we're just going to leave that there. But this is the Zgok's arm, and it's pretty cool. My only real complaint about this guy is his backpack pieces. They fit on, like so, and they're full of incredible amounts of detail, little labels and things like that. They just don't stay on very well. If I planned on keeping this guy, I would probably super glue those in, but I have other plans for him. Leg has a great deal of flexibility as far as going outwards. However, the knee joint is kind of, well, equal with the MSA line in its non-flexibility. Foot is moderate. It's okay. You can see some stuff working in there. Feet are beautifully detailed. Everything on this figure is beautifully detailed. This piece moves, so that helps, but his articulation as far as elbows and knees leaves a lot to be desired. And I here recently found a way, or my wife did, I think my wife, she's usually the smart one, found a way to cut on the version 1 MSA to give them more flexibility than this guy even, or at least in the elbows and knees. Major neat point of articulation is here. There's a ball joint here and the ball joint lower down, so great movement in there. I'm going to have to try and copy that one of these days. I wish I could use these guys for animation, but they're far too expensive, and getting numerous of them is difficult with that. And scale, it was 1/144 scale, which means it wouldn't work with everything I've built around the MSA line. As far as compatibility goes with the other parts, you can swap out the legs. Legs have ball joints hidden away inside them. And you can also mix that with the Zgok, which is pretty cool. See our Zgok leg on there. It's a little bit shorter. Another cool thing we can do is we can take things from the AUG, like its drill bits, or its cannon, and make those work with it as well. So here's the drill bit from the AUG. You can just attach that right on there, but I've already done that myself. I want to see this missile launcher. Yeah. Watch out. This new and improved Zgok is coming very, very neat. The compatibility features make this a lot of fun. So you can pretty much have your own custom Zgok however you want it. I like that. Top of the head comes off. You can see our mono eye in here. The armor comes off as well. This is a major feature so that you can build the other two figures, which again will be reviewed in subsequent reviews. This comes off. You can put a mono eye in there and things like that. So really, in order to build every figure, you will be using these three pieces. And actually just this top piece for the Og. Well, it's an amazing figure. If you collect 1/144 scale, you need these. You absolutely need these. They're amazing. The downside, besides them being a little bit fragile, but being stronger than most model kits, so that would make them strong in comparison, is that you need the core parts to build the other suits. So you cannot build the Zgok and have the Zgok at the same time, nor the Og. I'm going to try and see if a friend of mine can resin cast a copy of these, and then I can steal old MSIA joints and try and have all three figures on my shelf. I think that would be really cool. And I would recommend anyone else trying that too, if they wanted to collect these figures. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please like, favorite, and subscribe as I post a different toy review just about every other day. And I'll see you guys later.